Now that we proved that the Pythagorean by reflection works, next we will work on the Pythagorean tiling. And here you see tessellation. A Pythagorean tiling or two squares tessellation is a tessellation of an Euclidean plane by squares of two different sizes, in which each square touches four squares of the other sides on its four sides. So we see that in this picture there are two different size squares, and looking at the smaller square we see that on each side of that square we see that it is connected to four different size squares. Same thing with the big square, the bigger square. We see that on each side there is a smaller square. So let's go back. And since we are using our example with the side lengths 4 inches and 3 inches and the hypotenuse 5 inches, let's imagine for this orange square that the side length is 3 inches, and for the bigger square, the green square, the side length is 4 inches. So we have a 4 by 4 and a 3 by 3. And let's check the C-square. So the C-square would be 5 inches. So let's imagine this to be our example, our right triangle. We have, let's look over here, 3 inches, 4 inches, and 5 inches. So if you remembered the squares, this square plus the green square should equal the biggest square. So this side length right here, the square, plus this square will equal this square. So the 3 by 3 plus the 4 by 4 should equal the 5 by 5. So if we did our math using the Pythagorean theorem, the formula a squared plus b squared equals c squared, a squared, which is 3, plus b squared, b being the 4, should equal c squared, 5 squared. So let's do the math real quick. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. And a would be 3 inches. If you see from the square, we see right over here at the orange square, the 3 inches. And right over here, the green square right over here should be the 5 inches, but right over here is 4 inches from this end to that end, which is the side length of the green square, the side length of the orange square. So this square, 3 square plus b square equals c square, looking at this triangle. So let's do the math. So we know we have 3 inches. So let's plug in 3 square plus b square, which is 4 square equals c square. So you get 9 plus 16 equals c square. And adding 9 plus 16, get 25 equals c square. So let's get c by itself. So we need to square root. So c equals 5. So now we know that this is 5 inches. And the Pythagorean tiling works.